I want to add just a little more flavor on the Trump Puerto Rico insensitivity, okay? In the middle of this horribly offensive series of faux pas after faux pas, Trump on Twitter slamming the mayor of San Juan who's pleading for help. This is going to sound like a fake story, but it's all too real. Remember how I told you that Trump was golfing at his New Jersey resort while the mayor of Puerto Rico was pleading for help? It turns out that Donald Trump also handed out the trophy at a golf tournament at one of his resorts. But what did he decide to do? I guess to show deference and caring for the victims of the hurricane in Puerto Rico, as well as in Florida and Texas, Trump chose to dedicate a golf trophy, a meaningless symbol of privilege, to the victims of recent hurricanes in Puerto Rico, Florida, and Texas. Here's Donald himself.
On behalf of all of the people of Texas and all of the people of, if you look today and you see what's happening, how horrible it is, but we have it under really great control, Puerto Rico, and the people of Florida who have really suffered over this last short period of time with the hurricanes, I want to just remember them, and we're going to dedicate this trophy to all of those people that went through so much, that we love, a part of our great state, really a part of our great nation.
He can't even help himself. He has to brag. Did you hear in that? It's terrible what's happening in Puerto Rico, but we have it under really great control. And here is a meaningless donation of this trophy to the victims. It's sort of like dedicating your $150 bone-in ribeye steak to the kids in Africa who can't afford to eat and might die of hunger in the next 24 hours. But at least there was one person there who disagreed and decided to have their voice heard. Someone actually heckled Trump later in the speech, yelling something like, you don't give an S about Puerto Rico. I don't know that Trump not caring about Puerto Rico is in any way unique. Trump seems not to really care about anybody other than the self-aggrandizement and self-enrichment of his own family. And also, it's not Trump's trophy to dedicate. Like, I mean, I know I'm getting into the weeds here, but someone else won the trophy. You're supposed to give the trophy to the person who earned it, and then they can decide whether to dedicate it or not. It's all part of the bizarre delusions. When I heard Trump dedicated the trophy, I thought, oh, Trump won the golf tournament. Trump won the golf tournament and decided to dedicate the trophy he won. No, he dedicated the trophy that someone else had won. It's sort of idiocy on top of idiocy. And I genuinely can't distinguish now between a failed presidency and some kind of avant-garde performance art, because really that would be a much more logical explanation than that this is really the person that Americans elected to be president of the United States. Talk about this with me on Reddit at davidpakman.com/REDDIT. Today's episode is made possible in part by Blue Sky Binary. There are millions of Forex traders around the world, and 80% of them lose money. And I actually have been dabbling in Forex trading since I was like 16 years old. And I've lost some money doing it. And usually when people lose money in this, it is because they either lack the appropriate knowledge, they might be relying on others, auto traders, or other traders they follow instead of themselves. Sometimes people get emotional or take bigger risks than they should, or not understand or follow proper money management rules. And Blue Sky Binary's education course sort of helps to mitigate every single one of those risk factors. They're a leading financial education and tech company focused on Forex. They've got senior traders with real trading experience, offering a structured and self-paced course that you can take, video on demand, online tests, one-on-one education sessions, and access to their community of traders are all part of that course. David Pakman Show viewers and listeners can register right now to get a free one-week trial at blueskybinary.com/David. That includes access to their training platform and a session with a senior trader to go over the basics. If you want to continue after that, it's $99.99 a month. You can stop or resume at any time. Once again, that's blueskybinary.com/DAVID.